gets him to the 42.
Let's go.
Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now Lawrence. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. Easy. Cowboys.
13, Luke. Hey, 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to move back in front. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
At the 17-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Taylor. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Achane will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone.
There he goes left side. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Cowboys have yet again retaken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shock to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
319!
A run straight ahead with H.M. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Allen. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Allen. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Allen going to throw. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Round 80!
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Mason Taylor, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have moved out in front. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dallas.
Here's Lawrence. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again.
Let's go.
18 more yards.
Hey, Jupiter.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
But to throw again is Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Lawrence. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Take right over. Gun.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Allen off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now 2nd and 9. To the air, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
3rd and 5.
Allen now looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And his kick is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's Allen to throw it.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now.
Now Lawrence.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, hey, hey. 11, take right over.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
13, Luke.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Gets another one to Hockenson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
T.J. Hockenson
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Butker on for the PAT. And in this rain, they were nice and cautious there on the extra point try, and that caution was well warranted as this game is tied.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Here's Achane to start the drive.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Now Allen. Throws left side. Atwell's got it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
16 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he stopped immediately there. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now Allen. And he fires one incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Allen. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they started some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Allen again. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing now is Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. How about this? They'll change it at the line. And this one is right through. And they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Red.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Let's go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Gun. Go.
Now Lawrence. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Lawrence will throw. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
11 more yards. That's good for our Cowboys. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Take right open.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, easy, route.
Lawrence going to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Broncos' 12-yard line.
Here's Lawrence.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Hey, run. Tomato. Run. Go. Hey, go. Hey, gun.
Lawrence.
And he's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Lawrence on the sneak.
And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And some room to maneuver. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Devon Achane with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
34. Cowboys 31.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Take right open.
In motion goes Patrick.
30 left. 11, have it. Go, let's go.
Back to throw now on first down.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Gun. Go. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence locates Swift yet again for another completion. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. First down.
Take right. Gun.
In motion goes Patrick.
Go.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Rip, 23.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
He finds his man, complete. That's Neal.
Let's
For
go.
the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
Hey, go. 30 left.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
2nd and 10.
Hey, tight. What's that?
A give left side. Here's Achane.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Allen to throw. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Incomplete.
For plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, easy. Route. Tomato. Run. Take right over. 11.
Here's Lawrence.
He finds his man, complete. That's Neal.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Lawrence. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 36.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Hey, Lion. Hey, go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now.
gun. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
Gain of 21 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
11, Aggie. Take right over.
Cowboys first down.
11.
1st and 10 at the 31.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Back to throw. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Think right open. Please. Check. Go. Hurt. 13, Lou.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Allen.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Here's second down. Allen.
It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Lawrence will throw. He finds Mayer here. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. Conditions only going to get worse as we get back to football here to start this overtime. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Let's go.
They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Lawrence changing the play. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And running with power here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Cowboys.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 46 yards. Of note, that last throw right there, putting him over 3,000 yards passing now for the year.
And when you start running the numbers in your head and realize that we're not halfway done with the season yet, you think to yourself, could this be a 6,000-yard season? That's definitely on the table.
On red. Hot. Hey, Dish, here we go.
Lawrence on the sneak. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Butker now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Cowboys 41, Broncos 34. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Middle. What's up?
Again, it's Achane. 119 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
Up the middle, Achane. And able to get this to the 31.
They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to him.
What can Allen do now with his drive? Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
A 7-yard loss.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
319.
Allen. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Throwing is Allen.
Allen, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
6 yards on the touchdown run.
Nothing like understand where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Two-point conversion.
Now Allen.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.